Yo, what is going on, my friends? Welcome back. Another episode breaking down my work today. Hope you guys have been having a good week so far. Weekend is coming up, so hopefully you guys are doing something interesting for that. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you do enjoy this kind of content. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, we're going to be breaking down my work today. I did the editing for the Soulja Boy Hit My Line music video that recently dropped. Cool music video, cool song. Obviously, Soulja Boy is a legend, so it was fun for me. And we're going to be going through the Premiere project file, the After Effects project file. I'm going to be talking a little bit about it. The reason I'm comfortable with showing my work like this is because I believe I can show you guys all the different kinds of ways I did things. I can show you step by step exactly how I did things. But the one thing that sets people apart whenever they're doing stuff like this is they each have that individual creativity of what they think looks good, the way they do certain things. So treat this as sort of like a technical thing. Hopefully you guys can learn from this. Anytime I make any kind of tutorial, my goal isn't just you can take the steps and just completely recreate them. My goal is just to show you my thought processing, show you how I do something in a specific way, hopefully inspire you, apply your own individuality into creating something new, something unique. So essentially, I'm just helping you guys and giving you guys the tools. That's something I talk about in a lot of my videos, so I figured I'd mention it real quick before we start here. So first things first, usually what I do at the beginning title is I just popped it into After Effects, and I was just thinking of a good title sequence that would match this shot well. So let's hop into After Effects real quick. Really fun. I use that Universe AV Club plugin that comes in the Red Giant Universe pack. So pretty standard stuff here. As you can see, here's that Universe AV Club thing that I was talking about. Just kind of adds grain to it, gives it a nice stylized look. For this entire music video as a whole, I didn't want to throw in too much 3D stuff, put in crazy things. I just wanted to add some flashy, unique stuff to kind of add on to the fun visual that was already there. The song obviously is just kind of more upbeat. So obviously, since the song is called Hit My Line, we have some little text message animations popping up here. And I just used a little free template from Rocket Stock to throw that in there, and then I customized it to put in any text I wanted to. Notice here, I even put in the little number from that Kiss Me Through the Phone music video Soulja Boy put out a while ago. Like I said, Soulja Boy is a legend. Whenever I was younger in high school, even elementary school, I remember those songs were just super iconic. So I thought it'd be funny to throw that in there. Just a small little thing not a lot of people probably caught. I just used a simple little After Effects motion track just to kind of stick that onto him. As you can see, I created a little null, and then I just parented that null onto the little animated template that I was talking about earlier. So it's pretty simple to do that. Just click on your footage, right click, go up to track and stabilize, and then go ahead and click track motion. It's going to bring up this little tracker window. All I did was just plant it onto a shirt right here, right click down here, go to new, null, and this is just going to serve as a little placeholder for that tracking information. And then go back to your tracker window, click edit target, make sure it's on your null, go ahead and just click play, and then all you need to do once you have that null set up is find whatever you want to attach to that track, click parent and link, and then just click the null. I'm going to be talking about a lot in here, so we're not going to really go step by step. I really just want to give you my thought processing, show you the basic ideas. Let's keep moving on here. We have a nice shot here with the credits coming up. I actually have my credit here. Quick little thing I want to mention, just because I know some people are going to be mentioning it. In the original video, this is completely cropped out for some reason. I'm not really sure the actual reason why this happened. Whenever it comes to this stuff, it's all just kind of confusing and annoying. I mentioned that situation briefly on Instagram, but I really don't want to talk about that. Like I said on Instagram, I don't want to be fishing for sympathy. It doesn't matter that the credit was cropped out. That's all I'm going to say. There's more opportunities in the future. I'm working on directing a lot more stuff on my own, so nothing to worry about there. Obviously annoying situation at first, but no hard feelings. Now for this right here, I used the Glitchify plugin, and I used a little crop mask over it. Made a bunch of videos talking about that. I'm going to link that below, and here's just a little behind the scenes show of all that. This is just the way I like stylizing my logo, kind of like an animation style. As you can see, we have two little track nulls here. I think I tracked this text to kind of match the motion of the watch. And then for the Glitchify itself, it's pretty simple. I'll link you to that video. Basically just duplicating footage. You can buy that plugin for I think $20, $30 for After Effects. You just throw it on there, mess around with your settings, and you can create something pretty similar to this using some masking. Like I said, check out that full tutorial. Now here's pretty much the main theme of what I was going for the video. We had a lot of data moshing. I just made an updated video talking about the data moshing, and I think it turned out really cool for this music video in particular. We got some more stylized stuff here. Pretty sure this is some sort of overlay that I found, and I mixed together masking to get this pretty cool transition where it kind of rips away. Just add some more motion to the shot, adding together some motion transitions. Also, I want to mention I'm going to be working on tonight and hopefully releasing tomorrow. Huge transition pack. I haven't made a transition pack in I think months. And my goal for this one is just to make really simple things that are going to help you guys a lot. Some interesting stuff, but I wanted this to be very cross compatible, and I want to really really make a big pack of stuff that's gonna help you guys really add more motion into your videos. So stay tuned for that. Don't want to talk about that much. We got some freeze frames, of course, really easy to do that. You just right click, add freeze frame, drag it out, really easy. Put things in forward and reverse. I think I talked about that in my Travis Scott video. And then we got some cool little inverts, some skeleton things. I'm pretty sure I'm using Sapphire invert for that. And then I have a full tutorial talking about this cool skeleton stuff. Obviously, I have some secret sauce things that I don't want to mention that I threw in there just to stylize things the way that I like. But that's how that turned out. Pretty cool little quick effect. For some videos, I like throwing in a bunch of 3D things. For others, I don't. It really just depends on the video. Now, we got some cool shake transitions going on here, a lot of color. I wanted to add in some effects that really kind of spiced up the video and just really matched the movement, matched the tone of the song. Of course, the song isn't playing right now just for copyright reasons, but I wanted to make it like colorful, like party vibes, lots of glowing. If you guys need any glowing, flickering presets, color presets, a lot of this was my own presets. So check out my website link down below if you're interested. Of course, this is something you see a lot, pretty simple, just going into After Effects and just using a little track mask on the pools, adding that preset that I was talking about earlier, the trippy hue preset, I'm pretty sure it's called, from my effects pack version 1, neon hue, and really just direct the audience's attention towards there. And then a simple little zoom transition, this overlay for the splash, and I'm not sure if the sound effect is from there as well, but footagecrate.com, some pretty cool 4K splash overlays, as you guys can see right there. This, just getting a little creative with it. We got some flickering, flashing, inverting, a lot of different movement. This is like the signature thing that I put in, and I really like throwing in these wings. I think you can create some really cool stuff with it. Along here, some more stuff. We got some trails effect, a lot of stuff from my pack essentially. Got some more freeze frames going on here with that glowing and flickering on there. For all these scenes where we're in this we have this purple lighting, I added this sapphire flicker effect on there. I wanted that to really stand out. For some parts, I felt like the shots were getting a little bit repetitive, so just adding that flashing in there, trying to keep that theme similar. Some cool little creative data moshing transitions here. Like I said, made that full tutorial, and these ones turned out really well. I was really happy with how that turned out, especially this one here. He just completely wipes it away. Another little side tip I like to do, sometimes whenever I'm working quick or whenever I want to remember a specific place, you can just click this little button here. It makes a little marker on your timeline. You can double click that. You can choose any color to remind yourself of what you're trying to do. And then you can also write in a note for what you're trying to do. So if I hover over here, as you can see, the ones that say DM stands for data mosh. So I did kind of a mixture of sequencing my timeline, marking where I wanted to do it. Then I would go back, throw in the data mosh, see how that looks. I'm pretty sure that FF stands for freeze frame. So just an easy little way to keep yourself organized. Essentially, like I said before, there's nothing too crazy about the video. It's just some simple stuff. Obviously, the data mosh is pretty flashy, but other than that, a lot of standard stuff. I think the real difference is learning to edit to the music helps a lot. Learning which shots you want to put in helps a lot, because you can go ahead and take all these glow transitions, all these flicker transitions, shakes, data moshing, all this stuff in at random. It's not going to look good. You need to listen to the song, make the correct cuts, and then think of your style, think of the things that you know how to do, and then fill in the best possible thing. Now, another thing I really wanted to do is, you see this a lot in a lot of music videos where sometimes they'll have some like video game screens going on. I wanted to make it so that those kind of really played into the video. I didn't want those to just look like a filler. I wanted those to really play in with the video. So I picked 2 shots from the scenes of him playing 2K. This one, of course, the iconic Soulja Boy dance. I had to throw that one in there just because I thought that was super funny. Everyone was like dancing along with him. Thought that was pretty funny. And then this one is the second one I threw in. Dancing, use that data mosh to kind of make him come out of the screen. Pretty cool. It turned out really well. Liked how that worked. And then just crazy data mosh sequence here. And then here's just a little breakdown of the cuts. As you can see, a lot of pretty close together cuts. My timelines usually turn out pretty messy, but that's just the way I have it organized and the way it works better for me. I just kind of line it all up, cut pieces out. I'm pretty sure I made a full video talking about my process for editing and how I can make it more organized. I'll link that down below if you are interested. And then here we have some just normal performance scenes. We got some craziness going on, some swipe transitions to build up that energy. It all really just boils down to using your ear and using your eye, mixing that together. So listen to the music, to interpret that in your head, and then take what you know and try to make a translation between the two. I think that's a really big part of making good visuals. No matter if you're doing crazy stuff, if you're trying to go for a cinematic, the most important part is listening to the music and then interpreting that as best as you can. That's a very huge key part. Like I said, I can show you step by step how to throw on these flickers, how to make these glows, how to do every single little technical thing. But the things that I think are really going to help you get to the next level is the more analytical and thought processing things that I can talk about. In terms of flashiness, I would say it's effects heavy, but in terms of complication, it really wasn't. So got some really nice shots. Shout out to the people who directed, who shot this stuff to work with. Pretty cool visual. I enjoyed working on it. Check out some of my other work if you guys would like to. I'm gonna leave my portfolio below if you want to see any of my personal work. And like I said, guys, it's really just about interpreting the music, finding your own personal style. Everyone's gonna think things look different, but if you interpret the music and have a good understanding of the tools that are at your disposal, I think that you guys can make some really cool, awesome stuff. A lot of the times when I'm on Instagram, I see a lot of my tutorials being used, but people just copy them step by step and they don't throw any kind of creative touch on them. I'm telling you guys, if you really want to take it to the next level, you don't have to treat what I'm saying as a step-by-step guide. Be creative about it, change things up, put your own personal style and touch to it. And I'm gonna say it one more time just so it really ingrains in your head, because I think it's super important. Listen to the music, interpret that as best you can, and then connect that to what you already know and what you think looks good. I really didn't even use After Effects that much for this, so this breakdown is gonna be pretty quick. Different from my other stuff. If you wanna see some really effects heavy 3D work, craziness, I think I spent like 72 hours straight at one point working on the Wi-Fi's funeral video I did. I'm gonna link that below. Check that one out. Super cool, and it's very different from this one. I wanted to show this one as a different contrasting style. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy. It helps the growth of the channel. Remember what I was talking about finding your own style, finding your own lane. Being unique to yourself is that one advantage each individual has. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.